Hello, good people, and welcome to Lifestyle with Akwan. Now, if you have ever had a desire to become successful, I know this question have already gone through your mind. And the question is, why is it that we have the top achievers people who are the billionaires at the top, then we have the middle class people, at the same time we have the lower class people? Today I'm here to answer that question. But what exactly will keep the fire burning until you realize your success? And that's why we are here in this video today. My name is Tobias Akwanalo. Remember, you can just call me Akwan. If you're joining us for the first time, I am a lifestyle and a mindset coach. I'm also an eco-tourist. I'm an entrepreneur and also a podcaster who is based in Eldoret, Kenya. Now, let's talk about all these things. The moment I get motivated to do something, what exactly will keep me doing the same thing for a very long time of period of time until I become successful? And the same thing is what brings the difference between the billionaires, the middle class people, and the people at the bottom on the matrix down there. And so here is a very simple thing. If you have ever been in a high school or even in a primary school, I want you to get back there. Take your mind there. There's a day where they brought a motivational speaker to your school. And then the guy talked about how to be successful, visualize your future, think about everything. Immediately after that motivation session, you get that people were on their toes. Some students skipped lunch, some of them did not sleep, some of them were reading overnight, and the mood changed and people became serious. But for how long did that go on? Yeah? Is it 1 week? Is it 2 weeks? Is it even some hours? Then people came back to their normal schedule. That's what I'm here to talk about. Some of us have very nice motivation. Yeah? You are inspired, you are motivated to do something, which is a very nice thing. You are inspired to become prosperous, to become successful, to have a good marriage, to have a good home, to be a good leader, to be a great person in this nation, even beyond. But again, you start, but along the way, you get stuck. It's not your problem. It's only that there's something that you don't understand that I need to tell you today so that at least you can realize your success. You look at the people who have already succeeded in life and you admire them without exactly knowing what separated them from where they are, from the other people who are at the bottom down here. And I wish somebody told me this earlier. But you who is watching, there's always a second chance and there's no better time to start. The best time to start reframing life is now. And if you are a young person, this video is going to be very beneficial for you because you are at the best time that you can start rearranging and putting things in order. Now, let's dive in this issue. You get motivated. Motivation is like starting a car. The moment you want to travel from here to Kisumu, from here to Nairobi, from here to USA, to Chicago, for example, you need to start a plane, you need to start a car. I think at least something must start. And so to get that stamina, to get that motivation, to get that, encouragement to start something is what you are calling motivation. So a car starts, that is motivation. But now, how is this car going to run from here all the way to Nairobi, or that plane is going to fly from here all the way to Texas or to China? There's a lot of things that are supposed to be done along the way. As a driver of that vehicle, you need to observe red lights, green lights. You also need to overtake, you need to slow down at the bump, you need to speed up, and you need to do a lot of things. It also involves parking the car and getting some lunch. Yeah? And so the success journey is just like that. What exactly you need to get after you have the motivation that keeps you started, you need something we call discipline. You need something we call discipline. The moment you have discipline in everything that you do, you are going to step up, and in the next few years, who knows, you'll be a great person if you pay attention to what I'm about to talk about. Now, what is discipline? Discipline, in my view, is doing something difficult that you are not comfortable to do, but again, you do it anyway. Yeah? And so discipline leads to something we call consistency. And consistency will lead to something we call mastery. When you master something, it means you can grow. And when you grow, you can delegate some things to some people. And that's how you grow a company, you grow an empire, you grow a lot of things. Now, let me take you through this slowly by slowly. You have the motivation to do something. I admire my aunt who is somewhere. I admire Barack Obama. I admire the president. I admire Eliud Kipchoge. I admire, name them, all those people, your media personalities. I admire those people. What exactly made those people to be there is that they got motivation. You also have the motivation to do something. The moment you have something in your life that tells you that I need to be successful, I need to be here in the next 5 years, that means you have the fire burning inside you that you need to keep it burning until you realize your success. Now you have the motivation. Next, you need discipline. What discipline does is discipline brings something we call consistency. Consistency will lead you to growth. Growth will lead you to something we call mastering. Then mastering, perhaps after mastering stage, you go to something we call delegating. And when you delegate, you grow, you expound your empire, and that's how you can become more successful. Now, it looks simple, but it's not something easy to do. If you have set a goal, for example, that I want to make 1 million in the next 10 years, or 5 years, or 3 months, or I want to learn a course and succeed. You know, when you talk about success, people think of bigger things. Success starts as a smaller thing. Step by step, you realize your success. How do we realize success in the next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, or so? Yeah? And now, along the way, as you learn the issue of discipline, as you master consistency, as you master growth, you are going to face a lot of things. And now you need another thing. You need to be resilient. You need to be resilient in a way that some friends are not going to support you in what you are doing. Some people are not going to understand your vision. And so you need to be very, very sober enough to accept that. Another thing that you need to put up with is something we call sacrifice. You need to sacrifice a lot to realize your success. And all of these things are just trying to explain discipline. Doing difficult things that you are not comfortable to do, but again you have to do them because you are looking for a bigger picture. If you are saying you need to read a book, 1 page, 1 chapter every day, wake up and do that. If you want to keep in shape and you need to realize maybe in the next 2 years, 1 year, you need to be in shape and shape up as a man or a woman. You need to keep going. Do 1 press up every day, run 1 kilometer as you advance slowly by slowly. So everything is all about sacrificing, then grow. And something funny about growth is that somebody said that if you are in a place where you can master and do everything, it means you're not growing. The growth journey requires you to be in a point where you cannot understand everything.